U.S. Secretary of Energy Chris Wright visits our region today.
He spent time at the National Energy Technology Laboratory and the Longview Power Plant in Monongalia County, West Virginia. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Carlos Flores exclusively joining the Secretary for a tour.
United States Secretary of Energy Chris Wright visited two locations right here in West Virginia. First, the National Energy Technology Laboratory in Morgantown and the Longview Power Plant right here behind me. But we did sit down for a one-on-one conversation to talk about an array of issues such as oil prices with the rising tensions in the Middle East, the future of possible hydrogen hubs across the country, and how they're working to expand the energy grid. Pittsburgh's Action News 4 joined United States Secretary of Energy Chris Wright on an exclusive tour of the Longview Power Plant in Maysville, West Virginia, one of several stops he's making across the country as they work to improve the nation's energy resources. Wright also said they are watching oil prices closely as the back and forth happening in the Middle East has captured the attention of the world.
You're always going to have some volatility in energy prices, in fact, in the commodity price of anything. But what you're going to see, I think, during the Trump administration is less volatility and, on average, lower prices, meaningfully lower prices.
Here at home, Wright says they are focused on unlocking coal and natural gas resources, but touch on the future of hydrogen. Now, this is after the Biden administration awarded $7 million to do a feasibility study in several areas to build a hydrogen hub in places like Morgantown. Wright says those plans aren't scrapped, but will be looked at thoroughly.
We don't want to fund bridges to nowhere. We don't want to spend taxpayer money to build something that's not going to better people's lives and people aren't going to voluntarily use its services. Not everything falls in that box. So we're doing a careful business review of all of the projects.
And as parts of the area face its hottest stretch of weather so far this year, Wright says they're working to expand the country's electrical grid.
First thing to do is stop closing coal plants that are affordable, reliable suppliers of electricity. Then we've got to not only stop digging the hole, we got to start building the mountain with new energy sources and new supplies and new power plants. Got to make it easier to build stuff in America.